Coming weeks, we're going to remaster a lot of our old videos just so we could get more into detail on certain punches and certain combinations and all of that good stuff that that's in boxing. So in this week, we're going to start off with our first video that we actually did for boxing, which would be the basic jab. And you guys could also see like the old video up here. We're probably going to leave you guys the link to the video right here. It's going to be right here playing somewhere. Yep, pretty good video. Still there? Yeah, and whoa. Yeah, well, welcome to this new introduction to the basic jab. My companion here, Louis, is standing in an orthodox position, so his jab would be his left hand. So what you guys want to do when you throw your jab is rotate the shoulder, and hide your chin under your shoulders. That way, if a right cross were to come, you're fully protected. And well, his other hand is protecting it just in case, a left hook. One of the tips and tricks to this jab is, first of all, the most important thing you could do with the jab is distance. So what you guys want to do is always try to stick this jab into your opponent's face. You don't have to do it all the time because you're not always going to be so close to your opponent. But this pretty much just sets you up for a cross or any other type of punch that's not the jab. So once you feel your opponent, you're able to land any other punch. And with the jab too, it helps you set up a lot of different combos and a lot of different punches as well. So you guys could come upstairs, boom, upstairs, downstairs, wherever you guys need to land the punches. Like we told you guys, the jab is mostly used for distance. So here you guys see Mayweather, as he throws his jab and closes off the distance, once he feels his opponent, in this case Canelo, he's able to land that cross perfectly. Jab closed in the distance and pretty much just set him up for a perfect right cross. And here you guys see Canelo being pretty much just picked apart by Mayweather's jab. As you guys see, again, the jab really pretty much sets up any type of combo you want, whether it be right here, like Floyd was doing upstairs and then downstairs. So here you guys see again, Mayweather using his jab very effectively. His jab is pretty much a setup, or pretty much almost like a distraction. That way Floyd could connect upstairs and then connect his power punches downstairs, and vice versa. If he comes with the jab downstairs, he comes back with a cross or a hook upstairs. And the lead hand, you could also use it as a defensive maneuver. That way, okay, let's say like if I throw my jab, he could slap it down like a parry and come on top with a jab of his own. Exactly. So if I were to come, boom, boom, there you go. You see? And usually, that's how you beat your opponents to your jab. But also the jab can also be thrown, like try to move yourself a little bit, and then try to throw it from a different angle. Boom, exactly. Boom. Yeah, exactly. You guys, the jab could also help you guys move a little bit, and also if he wants to pivot out, he could double jab out. Yeah, exactly. He's able to blind me and maneuver himself to create a different angle. Fighters, somebody like Rigondeaux, he uses his jab very well to also defend, and he does this by constantly throwing the jab. He constantly throws the jab, and then sets up a cross. Boom. Okay. But how he uses it defensively is when he sees that his opponent starts messing with his jab, he either steps out or pivots out. That way he already has a slight advantage. He creates a different angle every time he feels like his opponent will throw a punch because of the movement that he does with his jab. So if he's jabbing, and if you see somebody about to mess with his jab, boom, he moves. Exactly. He's always moving. He's constantly moving. Rigondeaux does that a lot. And here's the example I was telling you guys about. Here you guys see Nonito Donaire and Guillermo Rigondeaux on the screen in the first round of the fight. And you guys see here Rigondeaux constantly throwing his jab, keeping Nonito Donaire occupied and keeping him at bay. Here you guys see how important the jab is to Rigondeaux and for his defensive technique. As he feels that Nonito Donaire's hand is parrying his own jab, he automatically slips. Look. Here he is automatically slipping and countering with a right hook. Here once again you see Nonito Donaire parry Rigondeaux's jab, and also watch Rigondeaux automatically slip and counter off with a left cross down the middle. So to summarize everything up, the first thing you guys could do is, overall for the jab, distance, setting up punches, blocking, and creating a good offense for yourself, but also being able to maneuver off the jab. So yeah, that pretty much just explains an overview of the jab. Maybe we'll break it down even more further soon. But thank you guys for the support. Stay tuned. Any last words, Louis? Nope. Thanks, guys.
Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping.